All right, Mae, pull yourself together. Stop shaking. Look at me. Look right here in the mirror. You are a strong woman. You are the matriarch of this family. Do not let them see your hands trembling like a leaf in a winter storm. It is just a phone call. It is just a simple video call with your son. You have done this 1,000 times. Now fix your hair. That silver curl on the left is fallen down. Pin it back. You have to look fresh. You have to look busy. You have to look like the queen of the ball who just stepped away from her guests for a quiet moment. Put on that smile. No, not that one. That one looks sad. That one looks like you have been crying over the onions all morning. Show some teeth, sugar. Make your eyes crinkle at the corners. Make it shine. Make it believable. Okay, let us practice the lines one more time. Clear your throat. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, my heavens, you caught me right in the middle of the party. It is absolute chaos here. Does that sound convincing? Maybe a little more energy. The whole church choir is here, honey. Pastor John just told the funniest joke about St. Peter. We are having a marvelous time. Yes, that sounds better. That sounds like a mother who is surrounded by love and laughter and music. That sounds like a mother who does not need anyone to worry about her. You have to sell it, Mae. You have to make him believe that this house is bursting with people. Because if he knows the truth, if he knows that you woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to roast a 20-pound turkey just for the smell of it, if he knows that you polished 12 sets of heavy silver forks for guests that are not coming, it would break his heart. And you would rather die of loneliness in this big empty house than break your baby's heart. So you practice. You stand here in front of this cold hallway mirror and you lie to your own reflection. But listen, do you hear that? Stop talking to yourself for a second. Listen to the house. It is so quiet. Why is it so loud in its quietness? The grandfather clock in the foyer. Tick, tock, tick, tock. It sounds like a judge banging a gavel. Determined, relentless, counting down the seconds of your life in an empty room. And the refrigerator in the kitchen, humming that low, steady electric hum. I never noticed how loud the refrigerator was when the kids were home, when the house was full of running feet and shouting and laughter and doors slamming. I never heard the house breathing. But now I can hear the dust settling on the mantelpiece. I can hear the wood floorboards groaning under the weight of the silence. It is heavy, isn't it? Silence has a physical weight. It presses down on your chest like a wet wool blanket. It makes it hard to breathe. But you cannot let him see that. You cannot let him hear the silence through the phone. Quick, turn on the radio. Turn it up loud. Find a station playing jazz or upbeat Christmas carols. Fill the air with noise, any noise. Just drown out the ticking of that clock. Okay, the table is set. 12 plates, 12 crystal glasses, 12 folded napkins. It looks like a picture in a magazine. It looks perfect, except for the chairs, the empty chairs. They stand there like 12 silent soldiers guarding a ghost. I should have only set one place. I know I should have, but I could not do it. Setting one place at the head of this long mahogany table felt like admitting defeat. It felt like signing a document that says, I'm alone. So I set them all. I poured wine into every single glass. I lit the tall taper candles. See how they flicker? Dancing for an audience of one. The turkey smells delicious, though. Sage and rosemary and thyme. It smells like the Thanksgivings of 1995. Do you remember 1995? The year David brought his new girlfriend home and Sarah knocked over the gravy boat onto the white carpet? We laughed until we cried. The house was so warm that day. The windows were steamed up from all the cooking and the breathing and the living. Now the windows are cold, frost is creeping into the corners of the glass, drawing little white ferns. Okay, the phone is in your hand. It feels cold and heavy, like a smooth stone from the river. It is 7 o'clock in the evening. He said he would call at 7 o'clock sharp between his meetings. He's a busy man, an important man. Big city life in New York. He doesn't have time to drive 6 hours to sit in a quiet house with an old woman and eat dry turkey. I understand. I truly do. I'm proud of him. But oh God, I just wish the phone would ring. Please ring. Don't make me wait in this silence any longer. Wait, there it is. The screen is lighting up. Incoming call. David. My heart jumps into my throat. Okay, Mae, showtime. Shoulders back, chin up, smile on. Radio up. 1, 2, 3. Answer.
Hello, baby. Oh, listen to you. You sound just like a big, important executive. Me? Oh, honey, do not worry about your old mother. I am having a ball. Yes, just having a wonderful time. Aunt Linda is here, and she is telling that story about the cat and the Christmas tree again. You know how she gets after a second glass of sherry. The house is packed, David. Packed to the rafters. I can hardly hear myself think. I laugh, a bright, high-pitched, tinkling laugh that sounds like breaking glass. I hold the phone away from my ear for a second, pretending to shout at someone across the room. Henry, turn down that music, will ya? I am on the phone with our son. But Henry does not answer, because Henry has been in the cold ground for 6 years. The chair at the head of the table is empty. The velvet cushion is smooth, undisturbed. Dust motes are dancing in the beam of light that hits his china plate. But as I stare at that empty chair, the silence begins to warp. It begins to bend and twist and vibrate until it sounds like noise. It sounds like 1995. Suddenly, the smell of lavender furniture polish is gone, replaced by the thick, heavy, savory scent of burnt dinner rolls and expensive cologne and wood smoke. The air gets hot, suffocatingly hot, and loud. Dear God, it was so loud back then. I close my eyes and I am back in the kitchen. The oven door is broken and keeps falling open with a clang. The dog is barking frantically at the mailman outside. The football game is roaring from the television in the living room. And you and your sister Sarah are fighting over who gets the wishbone. I can hear your voices cracking, teenage voices, full of impatience and hunger and life. Mom, Sarah is hogging the gravy again. Mom, David kicked me under the table. Mom, where is the salt? Mom, did you iron my shirt for the dance? Mom, Mom, Mom. My name was spoken 1,000 times a day. It hung in the air like a prayer, like a demand, like a song. I was the sun, and you were all the chaotic little planets spinning around me, pulling at my gravity, needing my warmth. I was tired. Lord, I was so tired in 1995. My feet ached in those high heels. There was a stain of cranberry sauce on my best silk blouse that I was trying to hide with a napkin. I remember standing over the sink, scrubbing a pot, wishing for just 5 minutes of peace, just 5 minutes where no one needed me, where no one was shouting my name, where no one was spilling grape juice on the beige carpet. I wanted silence. I prayed for silence. Be careful what you pray for, Mae. Be very careful. I look at the table now through the lens of my memory. It is a battlefield of love. Napkins crumpled like white flags of surrender. Wine spilled on the lace tablecloth, spreading like a red map of a forgotten country. Your father is standing at the head of the table, Henry. His hair is still dark, thick and wavy. His laugh is a boom of thunder that shakes the crystal glasses on the sideboard. He raises his glass of red wine. To family, he shouts, his voice filling every corner of the room. To us, to the chaos, and 12 glasses clink together. Ching, ching, ching. It is a symphony of glass and laughter. The room is vibrating with heat, body heat, the heat of 12 living, breathing souls packed into one dining room. The windows are steamed up from the cooking and the breathing. We are trapped in this bubble of noise and love and gravy smell. I remember looking at your father across the table. He caught my eye. He winked at me, a secret wink that said, "Look at this mess, Mae. Isn't it beautiful? We made this." And it was. It was beautiful. It was messy and loud and exhausting and chaotic, but it was alive. The house was alive. It breathed. It expanded with every breath we took. It absorbed our arguments and our jokes and held them in the walls like insulation, keeping us warm against the winter. I look down at my hand holding this phone. My skin is paper thin now, spotted with age, translucent. Back then, my hands were strong. They carried heavy platters of roast beef. They wiped tears. They buttoned coats. They slapped away hands trying to steal cookies before dinner. They were useful hands, needed hands. Now, the only thing my hand holds is this cold plastic phone and the lie that keeps you from worrying about me. Mom, are you still there? David's voice cuts through the memory like a sharp knife through canvas. The steam on the windows evaporates instantly. The smell of burnt rolls vanishes into thin air. The laughter stops. Snap, just like that. 1995 is gone. Henry is gone. The dog is gone. You are gone. And I am standing in a cold hallway talking to a ghost of the past while lying to the ghost of the future. I panic. I need to keep the illusion alive. Yes, honey, I am here. I force the brightness back into my voice. It hurts my throat. It tastes like ash. I was just listening to your father tell a joke. You know how he is. He's got everyone in stitches over here. Oh, Mae, why did you say that? Stupid woman. Why did you mention his father? You got lost in the memory. You forgot which timeline you were living in. David pauses on the other end of the line. The silence stretches, thinner this time, more fragile, deadly. Mom, he says, his voice dropping an octave. Mom, Dad passed away 6 years ago.
Dad passed away 6 years ago. The words hang in the air between us, heavy, final, like a stone dropping into a deep well. My heart hammers against my ribs. Thump, thump, thump. It is trying to break out of this old chest. I have to fix this. I have to patch up the hole in the curtain before he sees the empty stage behind it. I know, baby, I know. My laugh sounds jagged now, like a saw cutting through dry wood. I meant I was telling a joke that he used to tell. You know how your mind wanders when you have had a glass of wine. Oh, silly me, silly old Nana. I'm talking too fast. I can hear the desperation in my own voice. It sounds high and thin and pathetic. Please, David, believe the lie. Please do not pity me. Pity is worse than loneliness. Pity is a cold soup that leaves a bad taste in your mouth. On the other end of the line, I hear him shift. I hear him check his watch. I do not need to see him to know he is doing it. I know the sound of that expensive leather watch strap sliding against a cuff. Right, he says.
His voice is tight, uncomfortable. He knows. Deep down he knows. But he does not want to confront it. He does not want to pull at the loose thread because he is afraid the whole sweater will unravel. He is afraid that if he asks, "Mom, are you really alone?" I might say yes, and then what would he do? He cannot drive 6 hours tonight. He cannot fix me. So he chooses the easy way out. He chooses to believe the mask. "Well, Mom, it sounds like you are having a great night," he says. "I should let you get back to your guests. I have an early meeting tomorrow." My guests, my imaginary guests. "Oh, yes," I say. "They are clamoring for more turkey. Aunt Linda is about to dance on the table." I'm lying through my teeth, and my soul hurts. "Okay, honey, go sleep. I love you." "Love you too, Mom." Click. The screen goes black. The light from his face vanishes, and with it the energy vanishes from my body. My shoulders slump. The smile slides off my face like melting wax. I'm standing alone in the hallway again. The silence rushes back in. It is not a slow creep this time. It is a tidal wave. It crashes over my head, filling my ears, filling my lungs. There is no jazz music. There is no laughter. There is no Aunt Linda. There is just the refrigerator humming. Hum, 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 mocking me. I walk slowly back into the dining room. My legs feel heavy, like I am walking through deep snow. The dining room is exactly as I left it. Perfect, beautiful, dead. The candles have burned down halfway. Wax is dripping onto the tablecloth like frozen tears. The turkey sits in the center, magnificent and golden, but it is cold now. I can see the grease congealed on the platter. The skin has lost its crispness. It looks like a prop in a museum display. Do not touch. I walk around the table. I touch the back of each chair. "Hello, empty chair," I whisper. "Hello, ghost." I stop at my place setting, the one place I allowed myself to sit. I sit down. The chair creaks. It is the only sound in the house. I pick up my heavy silver fork. I pick up my crystal knife. They feel absurd in my hands, weapons for a battle that ended years ago. I cut a small piece of turkey. I put it in my mouth. It tastes like rosemary and sage, but mostly it tastes like ash. It is dry. It sticks in my throat. I try to swallow, but I can't. The lump in my throat is too big. It is a lump of words I never said, a lump of hugs I never got, a lump of "I miss yous" that have nowhere to go. I put the fork down. Clink. The sound echoes against the high ceiling, and then it starts, the shaking. It starts in my hands, then spreads to my shoulders, then my chest. A tear falls, just one at first. It lands on the rim of the china plate, a tiny, perfect circle of salt water. Then another, then another. I am not screaming, I am not wailing, I am just leaking. I am leaking sadness on this expensive tablecloth. I look at the empty chair opposite me, Henry's chair. "You left me, Henry," I whispered to the air. "You promised we would grow old together, Henry. You promised we would sit on the porch and watch the world go by. But you left me here. You left me with this big house and this silence and this table set for 12 ghosts. I am so lonely, Henry. I am so lonely I can feel my bones turning to dust. The clock in the foyer chimes. Dong, dong. 8 o'clock. The party is over. The party never began. I look at the 12 glasses of wine, 12 untouched pools of red. I want to smash them. I want to sweep my arm across the table and send everything crashing to the floor. I want to hear the sound of destruction, because at least destruction is loud. At least breaking things makes a noise. But I don't, because I'm a lady, because Nana Mae does not make scenes, even when she is the only one watching. So I just sit there with my cold turkey and my dying candles, letting the silence eat me alive, piece by piece, bite by bite.
I sit there until the wax drips onto the lace. I sit there until the heat leaves the room, the anger fades. It drains out of me like water from a cracked cup, leaving only exhaustion behind. I look at my hands. They have stopped shaking. They are just old hands again. I push my chair back, scrape. The sound is harsh, but it breaks the spell. "All right, Mae," I whisper. "That is enough pity party for one night. Pull yourself together." I stand up. My knees pop, old bones protesting the cold. I walk to the end of the table. I lean down to the first candle. It is sputtering, drowning in its own wax, like me. I blow it out. Puff. A thin ribbon of gray smoke rises up, smelling of burnt wick. "Good night, Aunt Linda," I say softly to the empty chair. I move to the next one. Puff. "Good night, Cousin Jerry." I move to the next. Puff. "Good night, Sarah. Sleep well, my darling." I walk around the table, extinguishing the ghosts one by one, sending them back to the shadows where they belong. With every flame that dies, the room gets darker, but it also gets softer. The sharp edges of the furniture disappear into the gloom. The silence changes texture. It is no longer a heavy wool blanket. It is a cool velvet cloak. I reach the head of the table, Henry's chair. The candle here is tall and strong. It burns with a steady golden light. I do not blow it out yet. I place my hands on the back of his chair. The wood is cool and smooth under my palms. I close my eyes and I reach for the lifeboat. I reach for the only hand that is always there to catch me when I fall. "Lord," I whisper, "it is me again. I know I lied today. I know I bore false witness to my own son. I told him I was happy when I was breaking. I told him I was surrounded by friends when I was surrounded by ghosts. Forgive me, Father, but you know a mother's heart. You know that sometimes love looks like a lie. Sometimes love is protecting them from the burden of our loneliness. Bless him, Lord. Bless David in his big glass tower in the city. Bless his busy meetings. Bless his expensive watch. Keep him safe. Keep him warm. And please help him not to feel guilty when he goes to sleep tonight. Take that weight off his shoulders and put it on mine. I can carry it. I have broad shoulders. I have carried him since before he was born, and I will carry him until I die." I take a deep breath. The air smells of smoke and sage. "And Lord, if you are not too busy tonight, could you sit with me for a minute? Just for a minute. This table is too big for one person, and this silence is too loud. Fill this room with your peace, the kind of peace that passes all understanding. Wrap me in it.
Remind me that I am never truly alone. Remind me that this separation is just a blink of an eye in eternity. Remind me that one day this table will be full again. One day in your kingdom there will be no empty chairs. There will be no distance. There will be no too busy. We will all be together at the feast. Henry will be carving the turkey, and I will be laughing, really laughing. I open my eyes. The tear on my cheek has dried. I feel lighter, not happy. Happiness is for the young, but I feel peaceful. I feel held. I look at Henry's candle one last time. Good night, my love, I say. I will see you in the morning, or whenever he calls me home. Puff. The last light goes out. The room is plunged into darkness, but I am not afraid of the dark anymore. The dark is just the hem of his garment. I gather the plates in the dark. I know this house by heart. I know every inch of this table. I stack the china. Clink, clink, clink. I carry the heavy pile to the kitchen. I wrap the cold turkey in foil. Sandwiches for weeks, Mae, I chuckle to myself. A dry, small chuckle. But it is a sound, a human sound. I wash my face at the kitchen sink. The water is cold and shocking. I look at the mirror above the sink. The lipstick is smudged. The curls are drooping. The mask is gone. It's just me, just Mae, and that is enough. God loves Mae, even without the party, even without the guests. I turn off the kitchen light. I walk to the stairs. My hand grips the banister. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. I am climbing towards my bed, towards rest. The house settles around me. The wood groans. The wind sighs against the eaves, but the refrigerator hums a little softer now, and the clock ticks a little gentler. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It is not counting down anymore. It is just keeping time until the morning, keeping time until the reunion. I reach the top of the landing. I look back down into the shadowy foyer. Good night, house, I say. You did a good job today. You held the memories well. I go into my room. I turn on the bedside lamp. I pick up my Bible from the nightstand. I do not open it. I just hold it. Heavy, solid, real, anchor. I climb into bed. The sheets are cold on the other side, but I pull the quilt up to my chin. I close my eyes, and in the silence, I listen. Not for the phone, not for the car in the driveway, but for the still, small voice. And finally, I sleep.